For a man who consistently remains in the GOAT debates and keeps on delivering outrageous performances even in the twilight of his career, LeBron James has some thinking to do as he chases a fifth ring. Let's just say he's definitely considering his future prospects. Let's look at what the 2023 season looks like for the King. But first, a reminder about our brand new giveaway. We're giving away a PS5 with a copy of NBA 2022 and Madden 22. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple. Starting with, will LeBron be with the Lakers? It's safe to say that LeBron's long-term future isn't confirmed as of yet. The Lakers hierarchy has repeatedly reiterated their intention of keeping him in LA, but given their inconsistent finishes and uncertain prospect of the franchise, it's not surprising that LeBron has been weighing up his options and hasn't committed to the Lakers just yet. That said, there's still a huge chance that the King will be starting his 2022-23 campaign with the Lakers. However, for a player of LeBron's career, missing out on 2 playoffs during his time in LA certainly isn't promising. He wants to fight for the biggest honors in the NBA, and it's obvious that he's set his eyes on getting another ring before he retires from the sport. The Lakers, on the other hand, don't look like a side which could compete for the NBA championship after the kind of nightmarish season they had. Russell Westbrook's signing, even though it was influenced by LeBron, turned out to be a disaster. We're well into the offseason, but he still remains part of the franchise, and that can't be good, with many insiders claiming that the Lakers have been looking to offload Westbrook. He's currently being discussed as part of a move to the Nets, which would see LeBron linking up with Kyrie Irving at the Lakers, but that deal hasn't yet materialized either. So what are LeBron's options? That's the biggest question. We haven't seen many 37-year-olds dominate the league the way LeBron did last season, and we expect the same from him this year as well. He knows that when he's playing at his best, there aren't many players who can apply the brakes on him, and that means with the right kind of support, he could realistically challenge for the championship. Of course, that good support means having the right kind of players, and Westbrook ain't one of them. Then, there are the obvious struggles with AD's injuries, which have kept him out for a big part of his career. The Lakers know that with a fit AD, they can win the championship alongside LeBron, but they'll still need a proper third superstar to bring the odds in their favor. Again, Westbrook won't be the third superstar, even though Darvin Ham has lauded his qualities and believes that he could be a part of the first team. Although, if Rob Pelinka can do his job well and land Kyrie Irving, we just might be on the brink of building another super team. But the Lakers aren't his only option, and it wouldn't be surprising if LeBron is tempted by a trade away this offseason. But where could he land? First choice is a blockbuster move to the Nets. Take this one with a pinch of salt, and don't shoot the messenger. While the Lakers have tried moving Russ to the Nets, there are chances that the unwillingness of the Nets might result in the Lakers changing things up a little bit. Of course, it won't be done without LeBron's willingness, but there were reports that the King might agree to a move to the Nets. Of course, the Nets are currently undergoing a rebuild of sorts, and all 3 of their biggest stars are unsettled. A move for LeBron would definitely help in convincing Kyrie to stay, but it would mean that Kevin Durant joins the Lakers. Insane, right? Imagine what the upcoming season would look like for the entire NBA if this switch does happen. This trade would make the Lakers firm favorites for the upcoming season, but we've got a feeling that LeBron's presence in Brooklyn might just bring the best out of Ben Simmons as well. And you might not be a huge fan of Simmons, but if he's back to his best and Kyrie LeBron can run it back, there aren't many teams who can stop the Nets from winning the championship. In fact, the Lakers with KD might be the only ones. And second choice could be the Dallas Mavericks. The Lakers front office hasn't been too keen on giving up their first-round draft picks to bring Kyrie to LA. And if that doesn't happen, what's the guarantee that LeBron wants to stay with the Lakers for the upcoming season? As we mentioned before, Bron averaged 30 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists last season, so he'll be backing himself with a decent side. In fact, he's eligible for an extension, but his reluctance at signing one might indicate that things are still up in the air. One side that could help the Lakers out by taking LeBron off their hands and not letting them run the risk of losing him for nothing are the Mavs. While we know that the King explained his desire of teaming up with Steph, Brian Windhorst of ESPN believes that James could make a devastating duo with Luka Doncic instead. He's added that it's not just LeBron's words that should be taken into account, considering he picked Luka all 3 years he's been an All-Star. Now, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but Doncic-James is up there with potentially the best partnerships we've seen in the NBA. It'll also make the Mavs the overwhelming favorite for the NBA championships because how exactly can you stop LeBron, the screener and orchestrator, while Doncic runs riot? Plus, Luka's not the only attraction for the 37-year-old because he's often sung praises of Mavs coach Jason Kidd, and we certainly can't rule that sentiment out either. Next, Next is a possible return home. A fairy tale ending for LeBron James? This one was rumored way before the offseason began, and while the Cleveland Cavaliers insist that they won't be interested in bringing James back for a final dance, can they really say no if it becomes a real possibility? We doubt it. The Cavs have a bright future ahead, and they managed to secure their first winning season this century without LeBron, and that's a great achievement. The King does run the risk of being that annoying ex that you just can't get over when once you do, they come running back, but he's good for the Cavs, isn't he? He can provide them with that flourish they require to go deep in the playoffs, and who knows, add another championship, and LeBron could hit the free agency in 2023. If he doesn't decide to move this offseason, there's still a decent chance that this might be LeBron's last season with the Lakers. Don't worry, Bron fans, he's not thinking about retiring yet, as he's explained how he wants to wait for Bronny so that he can play one season with him and then move on. And if he does hit the free agency next summer, where do we see him ending up? Well, once again, the Cavs could potentially be the leaders of the chase, but we can't rule out sides like the Nets and Warriors even in that particular scenario. The Lakers would hate to lose out on LeBron without getting anything in return, and that's one of the major reasons why they've been looking to secure the future of Bronny, so that James ends up extending. If he does stay with the Lakers, they'll have to give him a proper reason. In case they're looking for one, we'd suggest wrapping up the Kyrie deal as soon as possible. Finally, what to expect from LeBron in the upcoming season? Enough talk about possible trade scenarios. Let's ask the real questions. How will LeBron fare in the upcoming season, and can he repeat his heroics from the previous season? What we do know for sure is that LeBron will be breaking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record of most points this season. Of course, only if he doesn't suffer a serious injury. Apart from that, he'll be hoping to challenge for the championship, and he can do that with the Lakers if they add Kyrie to AD and himself. In addition to all that, he'll also be hoping to fight for the biggest individual honors, the MVP award, as he looks to add to his crazy legacy. We're expecting another season of close to 30 points per game and insane dominance, and if the Lakers can sneak into the playoffs, they'll back themselves against almost any side. Of course, LeBron will be hoping that AD can stay injury-free and Kyrie comes in for sure. If he does move to another team, then the challenge for James will be producing similar numbers to his time with the Lakers, and if he can gel in with his new teammates and they can share the workload, they'll have a good chance of making the NBA Finals too. There were rumors linking James to the Clippers. Can you imagine him linking up with Kawhi and Paul George as he becomes the most hated man in LA? That's a wrap for this video. Where do you see LeBron playing in 2023? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.